Hello, hello. Is anybody there? Hey, Ed. 10 minutes. That's right. Doing all right. Trying to get this set up. Got a new, got a new look to the stream. Testing some new things out today. Hope every, hope everybody is doing all right. Hey, everybody. Looks like markets are going down. Yeah. Thanks. Think we got everything worked out. All right. Got my other monitor set up. I think. I don't have a stand. I need to get a stand for that. The wheels, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see. We will see about that. See how bad the damage is first. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make. I'm gonna try to make you millionaires. Don't worry about that. So let's see. Yeah, thanks for the compliment on the shirt. This is actually a jacket. Actually, a jacket. Yep, but I got some red color recessed lighting over here because we're going down. Should just turn all these lights to red. Just wear all red. Or maybe black. We're mourning. Yeah, BTC is definitely down, but that's okay for me. I would like for it to go down, like go down a lot actually. Please. So let's see. Those are the three X's. Indexes are down. S&P's down 0.8, a little bit worse from when I just checked it. Nasdaq's 1.4. Yep. We're heading down. I don't. Hopefully, this is not going to be a. Hopefully, we didn't just hit an iceberg. But it's definitely going down. So let's see. I'm not really going to be looking for running wheel right now. The first priority is making sure that we didn't hit an iceberg. And if we did hit an iceberg, let's see if we can plug some of these holes in some of the options that we're doing, that we have open right now. That's pretty much how it's going to be today. Are the markets down? Can you elaborate? They don't open for 10 minutes? Yeah, the pre-markets. The pre-markets. We can see it's down in pre-market. Pre-markets down. The futures have been down. It was the last night for you guys. I was already checking the futures. I posted about it. But they were down. Yes, yes, yes. So let's see how many people we're going to get on the stream today. How many of you brave souls are actually going to be looking at Webull and looking at your portfolios and looking at all of the blood just bleeding, bleeding, bleeding. But no, I didn't actually get any of those insurance ones, but I'm going to be looking into that today. But although the markets are going down right now, the Dow is already down, what, 0.5? Or something like that. But yeah, I mean, for sure, those are going to be more expensive. So, but since we're doing this case study and this insurance on the Dow, I would like to see how much it jumped up because this is, I'm familiar with the prices, the IV, and all that good stuff. But yeah, the Dow is down 0.63. So I'm definitely going to be looking at this. I want to see how much these bounce up on a day like today when the Dow is down 0.63%. Now we can always, I mean, we're going to start dollar cost averaging all in good time here. We still have 6 minutes until the market opens. So the first thing we're going to do is check our current options positions. Although I don't imagine we'll be taking anything profit. I got assigned on the GEVO, so I got 400 shares now. Seems like GEVO is on the up and up though. I want to look into this Dow Jones things whenever everything chills out a little bit, probably in 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But I do want to look into selling the covered calls on the GEVO. Yeah, so GVO is actually up 4 3/4 pre-market. So that's good because our cost basis after we got it signed actually $13. So we're down a little bit on that, but nothing too crazy. So that's still pretty good, and we could possibly hit that today. I will sell for probably, I don't know, $14, $15, $16. Let's see what the premiums are. Yes, I agree. With the stimulus thing, we do need to wait and see what's going to happen with this. For sure. But yeah, nothing that we can really do except wait, see how bad it is, and try to do damage control. But we're about to find out. Wait, it's gonna start moving. I'm down 3% already, which is not the best way to start the week. Not at all, but you know, what are we gonna do? Nothing you can do about that. So February, let's see, set up this chart better. Okay. So yes, actually we're up on the options, but that's about to change when it opens. It wouldn't calculate the current market prices until the market opens. Yeah, I can tweet about if there's an iceberg or not. If you're in the Discord, somebody can always message in the Discord chat. For sure. See if there's an iceberg. Our ship is hopefully not going to sink like the Titanic today. If it does, then we're gonna get out the lifeboats, I guess. All right, 3 minutes. So the first things I'll probably want to be looking at are probably going to be, well, anyways, we're down 10% on the forward position. The ARC G, we can get one more. I think maybe we're down. I mean, we're down like 3% right now. However much the markets are down, I think that they might be going to go towards the upward direction. When it opens out, people might start buying the dip like we're planning on it. So we'll have to see about that, but be a little bit careful. Hey, thanks for that compliment about the stream looking fine, and that was all because of you helped me out. I do appreciate that. I appreciate you taking the time to help me get that set up. But anyways, so yeah, the ARC G we're going to be looking at in 2 minutes here, trying to get another position on that. ARC K, we're actually up, even though the markets are down, so that's kind of weird, but that's cool. I don't imagine we're going to be taking any profits today. The Apple, I don't even know what to think about the Apple. We'll see what's going on with that. We still have a week left. Well, I mean, this Friday we're going to be out of that position, 29.5. We'll see if we get a sign or not. I could go ahead and close that. We'll wait and see. The AMD Condor, if any of you guys have this AMD Condor with me, we should be watching this one carefully. This one is weird. It bounces because there's more variables. So if this one bounces up, then yeah, I might just go ahead and close that out, to be honest with you. Even if it's 5-10%, I might as well just go ahead and close that and use that money for something else. Because we don't want to get overexposed, especially when it's going down. So if it's possible, we might do that. We'll see. Not in super rush. The DraftKings, I would be interested to see what's going on with that pre-market. DraftKings is up pre-market. Okay, so we're pretty good on that. Mostly what's down is just going to be the index funds and then the ETFs like SMH and stuff. LAC, not very good. Palantir is actually going up pre-market, so I was hoping to get one of those. Eventually, we're going to go look at NEO, because if you guys read the daily report, what to watch for this upcoming week, which was posted last night for you guys on prostockadvice.com/blog. So if you guys can go ahead and check that out, I would appreciate it. Yeah, cryptos are shot. Cryptos are definitely shot. Okay, we are coming up here. Okay, here we go. The market's open. So let's see. AMD Condor. Cool. What's Okay, let me just. Yeah, I'm just gonna close that. 60. Okay, I'm just gonna close that for the 229. Oh, it's dropping. I don't know if that. Oof. Okay, whew, that just happened really fast. Yeah, I had a feeling it might do that. So we'll see about that, but I don't know. It could have just been an update. Didn't update. Then all of the options didn't update, but we'll see. So that one's actually in. Man, also at 30%. That could be interesting to take the profit, to be honest with you. Let me just go ahead and modify that. Yeah, I want to go ahead and close that and take the profit while it's good. Get it while the getting is good, but let's go ahead and do that. Okay, that's modified. Okay, that filled 1.45. It filled at. Okay, so that's good. I don't know what percent that was just then, but that just happened fast. It's like at 70% on that condor. Like, yes, please. I don't think I didn't get the 70, but yeah. I think that's probably around 40% profit. Let me just say. I'll go into more details on that. Percent profit. Okay. All right. Those Dow Jones puts are still working. They're still cooking over there. Let's see what else we got. 15 on the DraftKings. DraftKings heading up and up. All right. That's good. Okay, let's see. ARCG, we could go ahead and average in one more of those. Average price was 26.25. Our cost base is 26.25. Last price 25.65. The ARC is down a little bit. Just gonna hold it. That's the leap. January 2023 is a long time. The Lee, okay. Just going down a little bit, that's fine. The DraftKings is up 10% now. LAC is down. Space is the 46 strike. What is Space at right now? I wish there was a way to look at this. Probably there is. I probably just added in the bar. Okay, it's 49.52, so that's interesting. Let me just go ahead and extend that. Maybe it'll hit the buy zone. But hey, at least we got that AMD Condor off for like 40% profit. That's interesting. I don't know exactly. I'll have to calculate that later when it chills out. But the Lemonade is suffering. ACTC, we're selling the covered call, the solo covered call. This one's doing fine. Our print that we got is up 2.8%. The ACIC, just 50 shares of it, is up 4%. And then the GEVO, the 400 shares that we got assigned, we're down a little bit on that, but that's okay. We are about to sell the covered call on the GEVO. It's up 5%. This is a good time to sell it. Okay, so 25 days out, and I don't know if anybody else got assigned with me, but we are about to make a decent amount of money on this, so we could sell it at the 15. I don't care if it hits and I have to sell it. I don't care at all, but because that's going to lower my cost base, it's only possibly by $2 more. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for 4. Let's see if it gets hit. Let's see if it hits, but I have hope. So yeah. Oh, wait, that's not right. We need to sell it. Right, yes, let's sell that. Place that order. 4 covered calls. Man, I'm so close to misclicking. So many times I'm so close to misclicking. All right. All right. That's so off and away. On Twitter. Your Apple leaps are up? Really? Let's see about that. Yeah, mine aren't. 23%, and those are not necessarily leaps, but it's about 10 months away. Reggie, we're down, but we can get a sign on that. That's going to be fine because that's selling a put. Net, we're down a little bit. Palantir is doing pretty good. We're not going to touch that. Let's see if it pulls back today. The space is fine. We're close to getting a sign on that actually, but we still have until March. LAC is down a little bit. DraftKings is fine. Just hold it a little bit. The Lee, what is Lee going for right now? We're down even more though on the portfolio, even though these options aren't looking so bad. The long-term holds are looking worse. Okay, so the Lee is less than $29. That's interesting. So yes, when does that expire? 29.5. Expires on February 21st. We'll see about that. But that's okay. We got them cheaper for what it was at that time. And then let's see. Not bad. The options are not looking that bad. Apple is the worst thing. Apple is totally the worst thing. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Funny. We're down 3.5% on the long-term holds, but our options are actually not doing that bad. So let's see. What else can we do? Possibly the ARCG. Average that in. It's going down a little bit. Could be interesting. Let's go ahead and do that. Yep, on a day like today, I'm mostly interested in dollar cost averaging for the important positions that we have, the long-term positions. Not some of the cheaper, smaller caps, the bigger caps and the big ETFs that we have. This is a good day, like the SOXL, like the TQQQ, like the SMH, like the ARKK, ARKG. Those are the ones that I want to be dollar cost averaging on days like today. No matter if it's leaps or commons or however you think about it. For me, I'm just going to be doing all leaps right now. So this one is actually down. The ask is 23. I'm interested in 23 as well, if I can get that for 23. This is ARKG. All right, about to send this one off. Let me just go ahead and post that on the Twitter. Okay, that order is off at 23. Alrighty. All right. Okay, looks like things are coming back up. So there was a dip in there, and let's see, of my positions, the best is GVO. That's great. ACIC is up. Nice. O is even up 1%. Whoa. That usually never happens. Ford is up today. That's interesting. And then everything's not. Everything else is not. The worst would be the SOXL and the TQQQ, which is to be expected. Those are pretty volatile, but hey, they go up a lot. Lowest time frame for my options is 26 days. Anyone else have this going on? No. I used to. I only do leaps now. Workhorse, pasture, buy zone. Yeah, that was to look at. Because this one, it seems like they are going to get that USPS contract, although it's just a rumor, but this rumor is circulating. So we could play this rumor. No, my buy zone is lower. My buy zone is more around 27. Yeah, we'll wait though. We could sell puts on this. This can be interesting. We could sell a put 4 days out. That could be interesting. Not gonna get so much money. We would get something. We could do just one. We could get $100 something. Could be interesting. I don't know. Do I want 100 shares? That's the question. I don't know. Think about that. I don't know if I want 100 shares. But we could do even further down. We could do $30. This could be interesting though. Workhorse for $30. Like, yeah, that's could be interesting. Sell this put. Not going to get much. But if we did get it for 30, our cost basis would be almost 29. And still really not in our buy zone. So I'm going to wait for that space. We'll see. We'll see about space. Let's see. CCIV is going up a lot. Whoa. Very nice. Hey guys, if you're making some gains from some of my picks, please feel free to send them. Send some screenshots. And probably you'll make it to the Wall of Fame in the Discord chat. Link in the description if you want to join the Discord chat. And seems like this live stream is doing pretty well, guys. Thanks for joining. And you guys are pretty brave, even though the markets are going down today. That's good at you guys for looking at your phones and computers. Very nice. So let's see. The rumor for Workhorse is about the USPS contract, because Biden wants to electrify all of the federal fleet, so USPS could, all of the mail trucks could be electric, and Workhorse specializes in the what's the word I'm looking, not the personal vehicles but the company vehicles, commercial transportation. Yep. Okay, so it's down 2.4% today. So this is interesting. This is interesting, but again, this is a rumor, but I don't know how strong this rumor is, to be honest with you. But if we can get it down at this support, that's very interesting. The selling put's not, well, it keeps going up. Not really. So we're going to take our time on that. I mean, the Ford is doing all right. This is 8% down. I mean, if we could get to 0 and we close that out, and then wait to rebuy it once we see really what's going on, could be interesting to get out of some of these positions, to raise capital. Because what do I have? I'm up at almost 21,000 for options, and that's not including my 100 shares where I'm selling covered calls on. So could be interesting for me to start thinking about that. Wait, you like Neo? Is this immune to the Chinese view of Chinese EV tastes of why you like Tesla? I don't really understand that question. But yeah, I mean, I like it. It's fine. I just think that overall there's too many fanboys that they've never even seen a car, but they think it's the next Tesla, which I don't think so. But I think overall it's good. So this, I'm a little bit worried it's going to start trading flat, especially today. Everything's going down, so it's probably not a good time. How's Tesla doing? They're probably not good, huh? Yeah, not very good. We have 100 shares we could try to do something with that we're not doing anything with right now. It's down to almost 2.5%. These calls aren't going to be going for anything. Yeah, I mean, what? This is 4 days. Could do 800. That's not bad. Yeah, $600 I could get. I mean, probably should do something. Maybe even the 810. Because on the 810, the break even is 6% up. Could do 6% easily, though, I think. If everything calms down a little bit and starts moving up towards the middle of this week, I don't think 6% is very hard. But I don't know if it would do that. The 820 could be 7.8%. I might just go ahead and do that. I mean, it's only 4 days till expiration. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that, but let's sell it at, probably we would sell it at 20. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. We need to do something with this Tesla to get some money back. So we're lowering our cost basis by $3, which it's not gonna be much, but it's okay. So that just went ahead and filled real quick at 342. Interesting. Well, let me get that posted up on the Twitter. All right. Okay. Well, we made a little bit of money. That's fine. We're gonna have to watch that a little bit because I don't want to sell the Tesla. Yeah, Tesla is not doing so well, but nothing really is. Okay, so my Ford is actually breaking even right now. Ford is up 1.3%. This is interesting. So we're going to be paying attention to the Ford, but we're breaking even on that right now. And I'm kind of leaning more towards if we can get even if we can break even or get a few percent out of some of these, we might want to go ahead and get out because I've got a decent amount of positions right now. So I'm just considering that. And then rebuy them down the line. So yeah, I'm definitely considering that. But the ARC G, 2405 now. Okay, so that's going in the right direction. Once it hits 23, we should buy that. And it's only one contract, and it is a good thing that we're doing this slowly by surely. Do you have to pay any state taxes to the U.S.? No, because my residence is in Texas and they don't have state taxes. Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing of trading full-time and investing, and you don't have to live in a specific city because of a job, so you're kind of free to live wherever you want. So, I mean, why wouldn't you choose the cheapest tax place, the most tax-friendly place? And that would actually be Nevada, as far as I'm concerned, because for sure Texas and Nevada both don't have state income taxes, but the property tax in Texas is not cheap. Property tax in Texas is more expensive than in California. But of course the houses in California are much more expensive, so in the grand scheme of things it's probably about the same. But the dollar amount that you'd be paying in property taxes. But in Nevada there's basically no property tax. I have a condo in Nevada and I pay $400 a year in property taxes, so yeah. ARC K is still doing good. ARC G, waiting to get into that. Lee, we might be getting a sign, but we have until the end of the week, so keep watching that one. Hopefully it gets back up there. Apple's going up. Okay, our space is doing rather well. Palantir is doing pretty good. LAC, we're waiting around on it. The net, Reggie, it's okay. We can get it signed. It's fine. I wonder if this takes into account the selling of the puts, because we actually want to get it signed. I don't really, because it's an unrealized loss of negative 26%, but it's not going to be realized because I want to buy the shares for $95. You know what I mean? I don't even know if that takes that into account, but right, it's not even $95. So actually, we're not losing on that position. Actually, we made $700. So I don't know what's. Anyways, the Apple 21%. Yeah, I guess it is moving up, huh? I'm still down 3%. Not really though. It's still down, but I guess it is moving up on the up and up. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. Why keep it home in Texas but live in Shanghai? Because I was planning on moving back, guys. I'm planning on moving back. Alaska might be cheapest for taxes. They pay you to live there. I think you can get, what is it, like $1,000, $2,000 a year or something like that, which is not very. Maybe it's more. I forgot. But you get paid for living there. But I'm not interested in living there. But I don't know. I don't think Alaska is cheapest for taxes, although it could be. Nevada is very, 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 very cheap. So yeah, I can't decide between Texas and Nevada, to be honest with you. So I'm always back and forth. And then just kind of waiting around for California to lower its taxes, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. And then I would probably move there, but what are you doing in Shanghai? I'm making money. I'm trading stocks. I live here. I've lived here for 10 years. It's my second home. I like it. Yeah, but I mean, I've been here 10 years, so I'm ready to go back. I had business here for 10 years. Not so much anymore, though. My business was actually in cryptocurrency. So, yeah. But yeah, that's not very good to be, this business is not very good to be in anymore. In China, they were not very friendly towards that, so not much we can do about that, but I'm shifting over to the West right now. Heading back to North America. But I'm biding my time because of the coronavirus, so we'll see. I'm not in any rush. Alright, let's see if we can hunt some deals out. Pershing. Still is in the rumor phase. It's getting closer to the buy zone. Go ahead and move this over. I liked it. Drag it. Okay. So wait on that one. Let's see. Anything else we can do? The DraftKings, we could get out of it. I mean, it's 12%. I know it's not very much, but I wouldn't mind raising capital right now, especially with the markets down. Oh, that reminds me, the insurance policy. Did you guys watch the video I made today? Hopefully you did. I personally can't justify living in Cali unless you have family there. I would much rather own property and have money left over for, yeah, I know, for sure. But it's pretty nice though. It's pretty nice. So I would like to, but as long as they would lower the taxes. And you know, the that reminds me, the iPod, IPO, stuff like that, the social capital. What's the manager's name? It's the Chamath Papi something like, I cannot pronounce it, but if you guys know who I'm talking about, this guy is supposed, and he's an awesome finance guy. I really like him. I follow a lot of what he does. Got a really good head on his shoulders. He is supposedly running for governor of California. And if he wins, he said he was going to lower the taxes and actually do away with the state income tax. So it's a very interesting thing to follow. Chamath, yes. Yes, I'm looking at his Twitter right now. Chamath Palihapitiya. I think so, but anyways. So if he wins, if he can be the governor, then he would cut all the taxes out and hopefully straighten things up. Because California is a little bit messed up right now. They have the California exodus. A lot of famous people are leaving. But for me, this could be an opportunity. Because it's pretty nice, in my opinion. But we'll see. But I think Nevada is a really good choice too, because you could get a house on Lake Tahoe and be chilling on the Nevada side and be chilling and paying no taxes. And then the property taxes they are almost non-existent. Of course, you pay a little bit, but not compared to other places. So, Palantir is doing well. Let's go ahead and look at this Dow Jones thing because I'm interested to see. Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, I do speak Mandarin. I don't know if fluent or conversational. I guess my spoken is not as good as my listening. Like I can understand everything. Even the local dialect in Shanghai, I can pretty much understand basically everything people are talking. But then my actually spoken, it's I can get my point across for sure. I can totally get my point across, but it's not the best. Mining group arbitrage stuff. Tim Cho, are you do you speak Mandarin? Speaking of crypto, looked into mining. I mean, I don't really want to do that. I don't want to do if I want to invest in crypto, I will just buy the crypto itself. I've been doing crypto for a long time, so I'm more comfortable with that. But unless you could do an what's it called, an Iron Condor on Mara or Riot or something like that, or SOS, could be interesting. We might look into that. But our Condor on AMD, let me check. I keep getting sidetracked, but not much going on here. We're kind of waiting to see what happens. Maybe we'll take some profit down the road here's coming up, but nevertheless, I wanted to check how much that order filled at for the AMD Condor. We filled it at 158. Our limit price was 130. What did we sell it at? Filled? Huh. The limit was 130, but it got filled for more. How do I check that? I remember I saw. It filled for 145? Oh. Yeah. Well. Gotta be a little bit careful on that. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if anybody else had this similar thing just happened, but let's see. We bought it for 158 and we sold it for 130, so we lost money. Well, I didn't want to lose money. I thought we were up like 70%. That happened really fast, but still though. That's kind of shady if you ask me. I mean, I should have checked my cost basis for sure, but still though. Well, luckily we only lost $28, but still, it doesn't really sit well, huh? 17%, man. I thought I made 40-50% on that. Because it did say that. I don't know. You guys probably weren't even looking because you're probably dealing with your own stuff, but for sure, said it was up 70%. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh, close, and I think I got it around. Thought I got it around at 30-40%, but if you canceled, oh, I modified it. Yeah, that's right. Well, looks like we're gonna have to pay a little bit more attention to that. Good morning, Grant. You speak both? Okay, cool. Cool. So, Tim Cho, Nisha Naliran, Nilides Nali, Nisha Jongwarinma. Cool stuff. I would like to start actually, I had a friend that said I should start a channel on Weibo or something like this, but not really interested so far. 7.4% on the Ford. Okay, let me look at that. Yeah, that's right. I'm only up 3 though. Alright, let's put in a limit order. I'm interested in selling 2 of them. And I will put my limit price in for maybe 65 cents. So that would give me a 5 divided by 60. How much profit is that? It's like 8%. Yeah, we can try it. I mean, I'm not dying to close this position. But if I can raise a little bit of cash right now, I think I'm leaning more towards that because, listen guys, we're playing a little bit safe here. All right, just gonna go ahead and post that on Twitter, but I got it. I put the limit order for 65 cents in case you guys are following along. Anyways, things are improving a little bit for us. It's we're down 2.7 right now, so not all that bad. 5 days ago, yeah, still down. It's okay. 2.5%. It's not bad. Originally from Taiwan, but lived both in China and the US for the past 20 years like you. Cool. Very nice. Yep, there is a bunch of Chinese in LA, Southern California, really. So, I mean, maybe not just that, but man, I have a lot of friends, though, that they all love California. Chinese love it. Probably because they don't have to pay taxes. I mean, the foreign passport holders that reside in California. You know what I mean? So for sure, for them, it's cool. But for me, I'm waiting for Chamath. Hopefully I pronounced that right, but I'm waiting for him to win. Can't vote for him, but I'll retweet his stuff, though, to help him out. I'm not really interested in the Mar and the Riot unless it's an Iron Condor, to be honest with you, because that's really going to catch the huge upside swing or a huge drop. So I'm mostly interested in the Iron Condor. We can take a look at that, but I'm really putting off this Dow Jones. There's not much we can do today. There's not much I really want to do today, except possibly raise cash if we can. The Ford is at 64 cents. Looks like we might hit that, and then I'll keep 2 more just to let it run a little bit further. But and it's nothing against Ford, guys. Ford, it's fine. I like it. It's just on one of these days, if we can take any profits, it's better, because guess what? Options trading is free in Webull. We can always get back into them. Yeah. Puerto Rico would, for sure. I'm not really interested. Come to Florida, low property taxes, no state income tax. Yep, for sure. Florida was on my radar. I was looking at real estate in Miami. Getting a condo or something in Miami be pretty cool. Get some nice views. Just be so chill just to have like the ocean and the beach in the background and trading every day. And it's on the same time zone as stock exchange, so it would make sense. Miami is definitely on my list. Which part of Florida are you in, Monica? Zach, share. What's Tesla gonna be like at the end of the month? Had March 12 calls and sweating out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People selling it more than they're buying it. It's hard to say. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this put for the Dow Jones. Again, we're not in any rush for this. 34 cents, so okay. So we saw it go from about 15 up to 34, but the Dow was only down 0.34 today. Our limit order is still in there, I think. Let me double check. Orders working. Yep, it is. It's in for 0.10. Maybe I don't know if it's gonna dip. It's probably not the best day. Looks like things are on the up and up. Not really the best day to be doing this. See, the funny thing is the ask for the 105 is 25. And even lower down here. Maybe people read the article and they're doing the videos and stuff. Maybe they're all doing the 95 and 100 ones, but hey, there's nothing wrong with that. But look at this 120. I mean, obviously it's going to be better to get a 121, but is it realistic? We're going to try it. But see, the ask is 98, so it's very big difference. So we could try maybe a 110. Is that realistic? I don't know. I mean, it's so cheap. It doesn't really matter. Panama City, cool. Yeah, I've been there. For sure, I've been there. In Texas, Houston. Yeah, I know. I'm interested in the IPOE for sure. That's funny. This one is up 17% today, even though the Dow was down. I wonder if that's because of us. I mean, we're not really big enough to be pumping and dumping stuff yet, but I mean, but that 17% is 17%, guys. But I mean, you know, that's almost a year out, and it's could be interesting. I mean, I wonder if the smarter thing to do is go out a little bit further, but it's the cheapest is 120 though. I don't really want 120. Okay, my 2 contracts of Ford just got filled at 65. All right. Cool. Things are improving a little bit. I'm not so hopeful yet. Yeah, Miami would be a good choice for me because we're trading and being on the East Coast would be good, but not gonna lie, I prefer West Coast. I'm more of a West Coast type of person, so I don't know what time do the markets even open there? You know, how early would I have to get up? I mean, it's better than now, I guess, for myself. You know what I mean? But I'm considering all things right now, actually. Okay, so it's 7 a.m. So it opens at 6:30 a.m. So we need to get up earlier than that, which is not really fun. I don't know. I probably would do it. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, and being in Texas is in the middle, since Central Time, so it's kind of the best of both worlds. So I'm in between clients and on both sides of the country. Michael. Yep, 6 a.m. I wake up early too, actually. And I go to bed late, but I go to Smithfield, Texas a lot to work on my friend's Reno house. Renovation house. Good area to buy. Near new Tesla factory. I think I fly into Houston on Friday. Nice. Hey, I appreciate that, Tim. Appreciate it. That's cool. We can speak we can communicate in Chinese if you want. Although to be fair, I don't know how to say like options and I know how to say some basic things about stocks in Chinese, but not really some complicated stuff like covered calls and things like that. I have no idea how to talk about those things in Chinese, but I mean we can do like a hybrid thing, hybrid lingual. Oh, cool. My Lee is doing pretty good today. Ford is too. Yep, Ford is up two and a third. That's nice, man. My O is up. You know, that's the funny thing is because I was thinking about this today and I was like, well, you know, I might as well just go ahead and throw some money into it because it's probably down. But then actually, the funny thing is, it went up 1.4% today, so that's good. But yeah, I'm gonna sink some more money into this. I need to go ahead and do that. Because I think because on Webull they don't have the dividend reinvestment, the drip. I think I made about $1,000 on the dividend so far, so it's probably best to just go ahead and put that back in manually. You know what I mean? Chinglish, yeah, that's right. That's cool, guys. I mean, I like China a lot. I mean, I've lived here for the majority of my adult life, so it's been very, very good to me. And it's misunderstood a lot. Totally. So let's go ahead and buy some more shares of this. This is my retirement fund. You're not going to make a lot of money on this, but it's good dividends and it's consistent. Very, very, very good. And they always raise it. They don't lower the dividends every year. So I mean, if you're getting right now it's like 4.5, 4.6%. And I'm not into dividend stocks, don't get me wrong. But for this one, it's interesting for me because of the real estate side. They pay dividends every month. So it's basically like you're getting a rent roll every month. And so I just throw in just a little bit of money every now and then. So let's go ahead and do that. Extended hours, time and force, GTC. I want to buy it for, I'll buy some for 60. Why not? Get about 15. How much money is that? About $900. I think is pretty good. 15. How about 17? Big baller. Okay. Go ahead and get that going. Nothing big, nothing spectacular, but that was about how much I made from the dividends. So I just add a little bit to it all the time because if it's my thought process is if this is paying 4.6% right now, what's it going to be paying when I'm 50 years old? Well, since it always goes up and the dividends always pay more and more, you know, of course something catastrophic could happen, but this is a This is an old company with a really, really, really good history and credit rating, you could say. Let's go ahead and put that in. Just leave this order in. I just throw a little bit in there. I think I make about, I don't have much. I only got $20,000 of it right now, but you know, it's what it is. I think I made about $1,000 a year, which is not much, but I mean, if you are into real estate and you're thinking about like, oh man, I need $100,000 to pay cash for a house to make, I mean, probably under a certain market, in the right market, under these market conditions, you're only going to do 6 to 8% cap. If you're cash on cash, if you're lucky, you could do 10, 12, but that's hard in this market conditions. Personally, I am waiting for the crash, and I will be investing a decent amount in the real estate. Hopefully, it will be in California if they do away with if Chamath, my BFF Chamath, does away with the taxes. That's what I want. But anyways, well, hopefully. Is the Dow worth buying? Yeah, I mean, I would probably wait. Looking at my first SPY put credit spread. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, the O is not very exciting, so let's move on to something exciting. You sold your Ford at 70%? Better than me. That's good. Consistent profits are better than no profits at all. How is it doing now? It's up more nice. It's up at 11, almost 11%. So what was your cost basis on that? Should look into lake houses in Nevada, Utah, Colorado. You can get the beach feel for much cheaper. In Cali, they have a cheap tax rate. Yeah, for sure. I know. I looked into it in Nevada, but I mean, it would be really cool just as a spot to just have and hang out, but not really for living full time in Lake Tahoe. I'm not really interested in that. But personally, I like Vegas, and I have a condo there already, and they have Lake Las Vegas if you really want. But I mean, it's a desert, obviously. But still, though, that doesn't bother me. Things don't rust, and I don't have any grass to cut, so it works out for me. Cool, we got some Mandarin speakers. Oh, Chichuan. Chichuan is option. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. I guess I could look those things up, but I'm not going to start a Chinese one. I mean, I could take these videos and post them on, you know, Chinese social media, like Douyin or Weibo. But I'm not really interested in that. And then I could subtitle it, which would take forever. But I don't even know. I'm not really interested in that. But I suppose I could because there's literally like 1 billion people in China, and just the market is more. Plus, a lot like to practice English, you know. The DIA, yeah, I got some limit orders. Speaking of which, I wanted to do another one of those. We got sidetracked a little bit on the the Ford is doing cool though. I just keep 2. I mean, it's not much money, but I'll just keep 2, let it ride a little bit further. But again, if we can take the profit today, then it's not a bad idea because we can always get back into it. So let's go ahead and look at this one more time. Yes, still floating around about the same. But I would be interested in doing a 20 cent because I got a 10, then do a 20. Because remember, once this shoots up a little bit, these the puts would go down in value a little bit, so we can get it. Oh wait, let me do the IFS GTC. Oh yeah, the quantity. Yeah, I forgot. What was my quantity on the other one? Let me double check that. It was a quantity of 100. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. We can do that again. So here, quantity. Maybe I should do 50. I wanted to go crazy. Hmm? Wait a minute. Couldn't put that in. Hold on. What's going on? It's a put sell quantity is 50 at 20 cents. Yeah, the estimated premium is $1,000. Why can't I buy that? Only 1,000. Oh, I'm selling it. Stupid. I bet some of you guys caught that. Man, I'm so close to misclicking. Good thing that it's not a naked. I would have just been selling naked puts. Oh my god. Good thing I don't have options level 4. Okay, buying it for $1,000. Jesus. All right, going ahead, putting that in. And I'm going to start doing some research on some other hedges. See if that hits. I mean, did I do the GTC was TIF? Or the TIF was GTC? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. So just kind of forget about that, see if it hits. I'm not in any rush because I don't think the market's going to crash anytime soon. 55. Okay, so cool. You got it at 55. Nice. I'm going to rent out your condo in Vegas with the money you make me. Sounds good to me. I'm actually looking for a renter. Well, I'm not really looking for one right now because I'm planning on going back, and I'll just stay there once I'm back. But eventually I don't need it. I either buy a house in Vegas to live full time, or I go to Texas or whatnot. But we'll see. Yep. So right now I don't have a renter, but I will be renting it though, and it's in Chinatown, so it's cool. I want to go to Chinatown, practice my Chinese. Eat some Chinese food, some American style Chinese food. Okay, let's see what else is interesting. How do you buy RE for being a trader? All cash offer? Yeah, I do actually. I don't get I don't mortgage. Although if the I don't know, maybe I would in the future, but I'm not planning on it. But yeah, I do all cash. So basically, like, I'll make money, and this is what I've always done. I make money in stocks, make money in crypto, and then I will periodically take profits, sell it, 100,000, buy a condo, or more for a house and stuff. But yeah, and then if I want to, because those are just my profits, I want to divest a little bit, kind of balance portfolio, and then later they're all paid, so I can always get a loan against those. Get a loan against those properties in the future, but so far not. And I mean, I'm interested in buying up some quadplexes, duplexes, something like that. Maybe 6 to 8 unit apartment buildings, and starting to rent them out, and then be a little bit better for the cash flow. And they're a little bit expensive, but if you guys are interested in getting some cheap investments in Vegas, and I mean cheap, 80, 120, 80 to 120,000 condos, you can, and they're relatively close to the strip, so you can always Airbnb it. Just make decent money, and there's pretty much no taxes there. Like I said, I pay $400 a year, so it's even just like 2 months of the HOA that I have to pay. But the HOA for mine, it includes like water and some basic stuff. But anyways, good conversations. I love the still bullish on lemonade. Let me check. I love the real estate conversations that we can have. Oof, something just changed. Heading back down. The lemonade's not doing good. Soxel is the tech is not doing good. Okay. So what about ARC though? ARQ, those aren't as bad as I think they were. ARC W and ARC F. Did we ever get the ARC F and ARC W filled? Let's see. Those orders canceled. Yep. The ARC-G was, yeah, okay, that one canceled, but we put in another one. ARC-W and ARC-F both canceled. So, today is the day. ARC-W, let's look at it. Let's start with ARC-F. Let's get a leap. FinTech innovation. We don't, yeah, I want to leap. I want to leap. I don't want less than, because if it's, okay, so look, if we go at the 333, then that's less than 12 months. So if we sell it and we take the profits, then we're going to have to pay taxes on at our income tax bracket. But if it's 697 days, so that's more than 12 months, we could sell it after the 12 months, and then we'd only have to pay 15% capital gains. So that's the smart thing to do, even though it's going to cost us more money. That's okay. We can just get more exposure. So go over the calls. The delta, probably around a 70. Not that much money. I do want one of those though. Seems like they're going for around 19, so I don't know if it's going to go down much lower than it is now. It's already down 2.6%. So we could probably just do a 20 on that, because I do want to at least get one of those. So we're going to go ahead and do that. All right. Got this one in for ARC-W. And like I said before, these type of days are the days that I want to dollar cost average into my more important positions, if you will, the more longer term positions. Why is that? Because the smaller ones, just imagine if they're going down like 5-6%, you're like, oh, okay, good time to buy. And then they're so volatile that they might be down 12%, and then, you know, so I would prefer eventually like down 12% in that day. So I'd eventually, if it goes down, just wait it out and then wait for the small, and these are the smaller volatile ones, and then wait for it to start coming back up, or 1 or 2% on the next day, for example, and then then you would be like, okay, so it's showing some signs of life. Let's go ahead and try to catch the wave. But it just depends on how far you need to paddle out. You need to kind of be a little bit patient sometimes. Anyways, that's posted on Twitter. So now let's move on. Oh, I just posted the wrong thing. I posted for ARC-W. Oopsies. But actually, that's ARC-F. All right, so yeah, oops. Okay, anyways, we're going to move on to the ARC-W one now. And the ARC-W one, this one cannot even get it out. I remember this one is, the delta is messed up on Weebles. I don't remember what that 70 delta was, but it seems like it was a 160 we were thinking. I remember. So let's do 160. This one's more expensive, but again, we're just gonna get one contract. Down 2.3. I mean, we could try to get this one around 41. Maybe let's just see if we can put that in at 41. Just start averaging into this long-term position. I would like more exposure on these anyways, so this is good. These I don't plan on selling for at least 12 months. Well, this one not. Have to eventually. It's okay. I can deal with it. This one is not. This one is F or W. Yeah, this one's. Okay, that one's posted up on the Twitter. And I'm really sad about that AMD Condor. Net is pretty stagnant for sure. Well, let's take a look at it. Overall, this should be good. I mean, it's still in our buy zone. It's showing signs of life right now. It's at the support. I mean, obviously, sometimes it's going to go a little bit below the support. But we'll see. See how it goes for sure. Just need to have a little bit of patience. But you're right, it's not going the best right now. But anyways, let's see what else we got. The DKNG. This was a leap. No, that was a take a profit. ARKK did not get that one filled. The Palantir print, could get some more print, 25 more shares or something like that. That's true. How's print doing? ZLPR. Come on. Just double click. Okay. Yeah, we can do 25 more. What was my limit order before? 34? Yeah, so it's almost there. What's my cost average? Cost basis. Because I have some already. Oh yeah, it shows me on the charts. Dude. $43 and I could get more for 44. Seems interesting. Only 25 is not much money. I'm in forced day. Yeah. For sure. Extended hours, sure. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and put that. I still want to get these, although I'm not in a rush for those because print would be good, but I'm not going to have a such a huge position. Okay, so let's take a look at Neo. Neo is down. Okay. How's my Lee? Down. Okay. Oh, Tesla. That's not great. Yeah, I mean, if all of these electric ones do just drop, let's see where they're going, and then we can make our decision on that. But generally speaking, yep. Why not? We would be buying them when it's cheaper. Apple is falling off the face of the earth. Down 2%. I know that looks like the EV, but I mean, it can be just from just in general, the market is dropping like this. Yeah, it's just dropping. There's not much we can do about that except buy more. I mean, we have Apple Leaps. Look, it's not like we're in any rush in the first place. I mean, these aren't leaps, but we aren't in any rush. I bought them for 28. I bought 4 of them, so that kind of stings for sure. I'm down $2,800 on mine. But if it wasn't for those, we'd actually be up money right now. But nevertheless, I mean, the lemonade is 25. Tesla one we're doing all right on. That's good. Already made 42, but I mean we're gonna wait on that. Try to get the entire premium. So anyways, I mean, yeah, we can start dollar cost averaging that. So I would like to do that. I don't want to put so much money into it, but it is Apple, so I still feel pretty good. But yeah, I mean, if just the entire markets are going down, there's not much we can really do with it. So I want to buy for 20, but I only want to buy. Honest with you, I do want to get my cost basis down for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dollar cost average that. Those are our bigger positions. We do want a dollar cost average on days like today, but we don't want to put everything into it now because it might go down more, and that's okay. That's okay. I feel decent about this. And then we can get it for $20. A little bit expensive, but we can make that back in other places. The Ford, I guess I could go ahead and close out the rest of those two, but I'm not really in a rush. But kind of want to raise capital a little bit right now. Those I don't want. The ARC I don't want to touch. The ARC G. wait for it. It's almost at 24, and I'm pretty sure that was our... Oops. Yep. I need to lock this. If you guys don't know, you can lock these layouts. And then you can't... I hate when that happens. The Lee, Tesla, and NIO are all trading about the same. Yeah. They're all trading about the same, but also the NASDAQ is going down too. Just everything is kind of going down. So there's not much we can do about that. If we're lucky taking any sort of profits today, if we can, that means we're pretty lucky. So my working, I've got Apple, the print, ARCW, ARCF, the Dow puts, yeah. The O. The ARCG for sure. The Geo selling cover calls it too. That would be interesting to watch. So. Yeah. But anyways, ARCG, let's see. I mean, oh, I was trying to get 23. Okay, so it's still got a while to hit 23. It's at 24 right now. Print at $35 on your watch list? Yes. No, I know it's at $35. I'm just going to dollar cost average down. Because as you can see, oops. As you can see, these box, I guess, I just put DCA. I'm just trying to dollar cost average all the way down. This is okay. I'm only buying 25 at a time. It's not that much money. Because I've been wanting to get into this one, but yeah, didn't have a chance. So come on down to Nashville for the low taxes, and we'll ride horses into the sunset. You can get a huge house and acres of land right outside of the city cheap. You can also be friends with Kid Rock. Yeah, I know. I looked into Nashville, don't get me wrong. I looked into a lot of places because I can be wherever. But yep, that was one. Yep, they have cheaper property taxes than Texas, but we'll see. So far, the top of my list is, well, just going back to Texas because I already have a house there and that was the plan. But also Miami is on the East Coast, so that was interesting for me. And in Vegas, it is because the taxes are just so cheap there, pretty much non-existent, and can get a really nice house. Okay, well, things just filled. Arc F and seems like print. Yep, the Arc F and the print just filled. Okay, cool. Good stuff. Okay, my options position is 22. We're going up, and I want to keep getting these, but still, I want to be aware. Okay, my Arc W just filled too at 41. There we go. What's going on? Everything just filled at one moment. Interesting. Yeah, ICLN we could consider. LIT we could consider. It's almost in my buy zone. ICLN doesn't look very good, to be honest with you. That's a little bit surprising, though. How's my O doing? Up 1.75%. Well, there we go, guys. There we go. Boomer stocks win after all. Kidding me. Anyways, on the one day I wanted to buy it, it goes up. Okay. Miami is amazing, but Tampa and St. Petersburg is better. Less expensive and less bougie. Way better beaches, really? I have no idea, to be honest with you. I've never even been there, but I'm thinking about like, oh, should I buy it? Because it's Corona right now, so I can just online. I can just buy a house, pretty much. I've done that a couple times already. Anyways, funny stuff. Yeah, we're down almost 4% now, so things are definitely, they have taken a turn for the worst. And I appreciate all you guys for tuning in here. You know, I set up a bot. That's supposed to send some messages right now in the chat. Oh, I need to put this into the moderators list. I see. So, YouTube community settings? Huh, let me see if I can do this. I don't even have a community settings. Why? Maybe it's just settings. Yeah, community. Add moderator. Okay. Do that. Nightbot. There we go. Cool. Alright. See if that works. Alright, well, let me know if that's working out. I'm going to keep watching the chat. But I should have some things. Houston, Texas traffic sucks. Planet 13 has one store in Nevada and is building another in Orange County. Hmm. Oh. Yeah. Yes, it's interesting. Yep, it's huge there in Vegas. It's the largest in the world at 112,000 square feet. I know, I've seen videos on it for sure. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually looking a lot at properties these days. But I don't really want to buy anything because of once they raise the interest rates, probably we'll see a correction in real estate. I'm kind of just biding my time there. PLNHF. Uh-huh. See. That would be cool. I'd buy it. But again, I really like just the ETFs on this, but this one I specifically know and seen the videos on, so I feel I know it a little bit better. And it's really, really famous in Vegas for sure. I'm thinking of selling out my Delta shares today, made over 100% in the light. Okay, cool. Congrats. Yeah, sell them. Get something else. Already up a lot. My Soxel is down 4.6. That's kind of sucks, but hey, we picked up some new positions today, so it's okay. Oh, there's the Nightbot. Cool. Yeah. All right, let's look at the damage now. Markets are dropping. My Ford is still up. To be honest with you guys, I don't want to take that profit. Just because I want to raise capital. I'm already up 20. I'm 26,000 in options. And if I can take profits today, I consider myself lucky before it falls even further. Because it could go down the next day, tomorrow, and then bounce on Wednesday, and then we can always buy on Wednesday or Tuesday. But you know what I mean. So even though that's not a very expensive position, but I'm gonna go ahead. Yep. Consider myself lucky to take profits today. I did add some commands. I did. Okay, there's the one right there. Yeah, I just wanted to plug so I don't forget. Like I think every 20 minutes or something, 15, 20 minutes, it's gonna plug for me. Because I always forget about that. But hey, if you guys are interested in the what's it called? Real estate, we can totally do some videos on real estate. That would be cool. I don't know how many of you guys are interested in real estate. Anyways, let's see. 4.2% kind of sucks. Let's see if the forward hits. I'll take the profit. Anything is better than nothing, I think, on a day like today. Yeah, my forward just filled. Okay, we're out of that. What else is good? My solo. How much is solo anyways? My cost basis was $7.35. Yeah. $7.35. $6.95. Oof. Oh, it's going down. But all the EVs are. Basically everything is. Space is still sitting around 49. Alright, well 46 and we're going to be buying it. It's just kind of waiting around. The Palantir we're making a little bit of money on. I don't want to close that one though. Still have hope. The net. Reggie. Tesla we did pretty well. I mean, what's close the Tesla covered call? We could buy it back, make $150 in the clear, and then sell another one, even in the at a closer strike as possible. Not so interesting though. Lemonade. The leads. Not doing so well, but that's okay. Our cost basis will at least be a little bit lower, and then once we get those shares, we can start selling covered calls. So. DraftKings is up 15 on my vertical spread. Nice. DKNG. Let's see how you doing. 2% today. Very nice. So this one I'm more interested selling when it's around 80, but again, how lucky are we being able to take profits today? Maybe it's at 25%, you just go ahead and close it, you know what I mean? Because $6, 25%, so 7.5, we could. I mean, I'm not opposed to doing that and just raising capital. I'm at 26,000 in options right now, which is not so much, but I do have to be aware of my margin. Right now I'm on margin of 55. You can always deposit more money and lower that, but I don't think there's any need to do that right now, but I do want to be aware of that. Especially on days that things are going out, although it just jumped up like almost talking, but you do have to be a little bit aware of it. Any idea why Tesla keeps dropping? Yeah, everything is dropping. Haven't you noticed? Everything has dropped. Pretty much everything is dropping these last weekend today. So he's got a bit of delay, I guess. Maybe as I called him out, he will activate now. I think this the commands are only available for me to do and for the mods that I assigned in the chat, but so far I don't think I've actually just default commands. You could do exclamation commands just to see them all. I'm not actually sure. I didn't really spend so much time. I mean, you know how it is, guys. I'm doing I'm doing a lot of stuff here, so I don't spend so much time into this, and that's why I really appreciate you guys. But let's see, I guess I could I don't know. None are showing there. Huh. Oh. Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, I don't really need all of that. I can see my top chatter is Tim Cho. Hey. Yeah, I'm on the dashboard for the Nightbot. Tim Cho. Cool. Appreciate that. We'll have to work on that after your stream for sure. I mean, what's the use? You know? What are we going to use it for? Commercial runs a commercial ad on your stream if your channel is eligible. Oh, so I can just run ads and make money if I get the monetized. But hey, speaking of which, guys, appreciate you subscribing to my channel. And I've got to pass 1,000 subscribers, which is required for monetization. But I need 4,000 watch hours, and currently I have 2,000. That's pretty good. That's weird. Just deleted your message, huh? Well, that's not very nice of this bot. We would have to adjust those things, but well, it wasn't me that remembered you. It was the Nightbot. I guess that's what you mean, huh? But let's see what can I do? That's interesting here. We can do poll. I don't know why I would do any of these things. I guess the commercial is good, but it's not necessary for a stream, I think. Anyways, yeah, whatever. Okay, whatever. Let's look at the markets then. Okay. I don't have time for this stuff. I can get a lemonade's going up. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I can get a mod. If anybody's interested, let me know. I could probably get a mod. Maybe you could do some cool things. I don't have time to mess with that stuff. I don't really care, to be honest with you. Care about making money. So let's see. DraftKings pulled back a little bit, I guess. Our lemonade vertical is definitely improved. Nice. Thank you, Spudmonk. 13, thanks. Appreciate that. All right, Tim Cho. Thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate that. Well, anyways, lemonade's improved, so that's good. We're going back up a little bit from down. I think we were down like 4 1/3. So yeah. My GEVO, how's that doing, by the way? I got so many of these shares now. It's down. That's interesting. Because wasn't it up a bunch? Man, it went up to 13 too, above my cost basis, and it just pulled back into my buy zone. Pulling back into my buy zone. Well, that kind of sucks, but okay, that's fine. GEVO, for you guys that don't remember, engaged in commercializing jet fuel, gasoline, and diesel fuel. The company's fermentation yeast biocatalyst produces is isobutanol through fermentation of renewable plant biomass. So that's really interesting. But this is a renewable energy plate. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you're in the Discord. Make sure you're following my Twitter. Although if you come to this live stream every day, you probably don't need to do that. But let's take a look at some interesting things we can do. I'm thinking of doing an iron condor. I don't want to test out an idea I have for an iron condor on some crazy volatile things. I don't know if this would be the right thing to do it on. Because what is Bitcoin right now? Bitcoin, it's coming back up a little bit. Yeah, it's coming back up a lot, actually. Man. How about ETH? Yeah, that's probably, I just bought a bunch of those at 18. I had a limit order. Maybe I should buy some more right now. But it's good to see things start picking back up at least, I guess. Well, so. Okay, so let's look at maybe SOS. Let's look at a Bitcoin. Let's look at a Bitcoin one because I have an idea. Okay, so this one's down 1%. That's actually not very bad. Oh, sorry, it's not SOS. What am I thinking? Riot. Yep, so this one's down 4%. And how much is Bitcoin down? Somebody remind me. 4%, okay. And how about Mara? 7. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so let's check out Mara. But it's coming up though. Yeah, huh. Because Bitcoin's coming up. Thoughts on you? Selling some covered calls on it to lower cost basis. I think I want to average down and keep selling covered calls on it. Okay. Yeah, let me take a look at that really fast. Energy fuels? Oh, it's a uranium play? Okay. That's a cool ticker. Yeah, overall would be good. I think this is gonna be going towards the up and up. But yeah. Yeah. Not super exciting, but could be good. Could make some money. I would just do commons with this or sell the covered calls. So let's move on back over to Mara. Really, the question is, should we try this on Mara or should we try on Riot? Riot is more expensive. So let's try on Mara. Probably that would be more volatile. I mean, 7% is kind of a lot. So basically the idea here is to an Iron Condor. So basically saying we will make money is if it goes up a bunch or if it goes down a bunch. So with the volatility of Bitcoin, I think this could be a play because in my opinion, I think Bitcoin is going to 100 right now, or it's on the way to 100, or it's gonna have a big correction. Let's see. So we got like, I don't know, 30 days, 50 days. Let's just start snooping around a little bit. Those are pretty big changes. Yeah. Well. Okay. So yeah, look at it at least before we decide. It's so cheap. It's only $100. But I mean, we can make the width higher for sure. So I mean, we did like 5 here. Basically, if it goes above 55, then we're gonna make money. If it goes below 40, we're gonna make money. Yep. So this could be interesting. I mean, it's almost 40 right now. It can be interesting. Wow, the bid is -60. Nice. That's interesting. I didn't even know we could do it. We could do a negative and just get paid to buy this? Huh. That's very interesting. Hey, thanks for subscribing. I really do appreciate that. Dude, you never subscribe to anything? Sounds like me. Whoa. Oh my god. That's interesting. Okay. So we can do a negatives. I never really even thought about that. I don't mess with these so much, although like I understand them, and in certain situations, like if something is flat, we could do the condor like AMD or Amazon or something like that, but the iron condors we could do negative. Then we're guaranteed to make money. But okay, so is that? I wonder what the chance of this hitting though. This order filling. Interesting. So the worst case scenario, we're gonna just make this $60, and then the best if is it goes up to, well, it goes past 55 or goes below 40, which it's already below 40. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Seems pretty interesting. It's possible because look, this one just sold for negative 99. Sounds good to me. The width is 5. What if we change it? That doesn't really make sense though, because we want having it at 40 would be interesting. Right, yeah, because it's at 40. And then really well, anyways, we could always go to 10 and then we could go up to 40. But I think the width smaller would make more sense because then it would have to go to 70. It doesn't really make sense. I think maybe a 4, 5 at 40. I think this would be pretty good. Although, can we get it even smaller? Get it at a 2, so it's like 38 and 44. That's interesting. Do 40 and 46. And then really just depends on how much we can pick this up for. So they're saying 198. I'm saying negative. I don't know. Negative 0.2 or even 0.1 or 0. Possible. The max profit we're at is 210. Max loss is nulled and voided. And the premium credit is negative 10. So we will make $10. Well, I don't know why it's negative though. Huh. Anyways, this should be a negative buy. If we're buying it for a negative, then it should be so obviously it should be we're getting $10. I don't know why that would still keep it credit. I guess that's just automatically if you're buying it, it says it's a credit. But actually they didn't expect us to put in the negative for this amount, but okay. So yeah, I mean, so this is guaranteed profit. 210, 210. If it drops below 40, we're maxed out at 210. How many of these do I want? A bunch. Why not? How many of those are realistically gonna spill though? Yeah. Got it. My order 2, free order 2. Weevil. Really gonna help me out very much. This seems pretty interesting. Yep, not gonna lie, I've never done a negative buy for an iron condor. But yeah, let's try. It's cheap. Well, it actually pays us if it fills. But I don't know what they're going for. I wish there was wish I could see that. You know? Because this doesn't, it's just the 40, 42, 44, 46. It's not here. This is the one width. I mean, I guess we could just change it to one width. It doesn't really matter. Because that's even easier to make money. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. I'm looking it over. because it's a negative. We're buying it, but it's a negative. So usually, if we get paid, we would sell a call or sell a put to get paid those premiums. But here we're buying it, but it's for a negative amount. And it seems like these are filling because this one just the last price it filled for was negative 17 cents. So that's the point. Like obviously people are bidding on them at that, but they're actually getting filled. And even if we spent $10, it's pretty cheap. Like this one, the last one was negative 99. That's interesting. So let's do this. That one filled at negative 270. Huh. Okay, so that one it changed. Okay. So let's do it. Let's do yeah, it's selling. Negative 99. 99 cents. Okay. And we're buying that. So the credit is negative 99, but anyways. We're just gonna do width of 1 because I guess it doesn't matter. Above 43 we're making money. Below 40 we're making money. So that's fine because you can just load up on these contracts. So yeah, let's just get one. Let's see what happens. I've never done that before, to be honest with you. But I've done the condors and iron condors and stuff like that, but right. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this. I guess you cannot see this. There's technically a different screen popped up on my Weeble, but it says the max profit is $200, and then yeah, there's a credit of $99. Yeah, it's a credit of $99. Wow. Okay. Right. Oh, this off and away. Here we go. We're gonna see what happens. Cool. This is exciting. Learning some new things. Wow. Let me know, guys, if would that Iron Condor trade lock up cash on the put position? Yes, it's a great question. It really is a great question. Algo's messed up, maybe. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Let's see what's going on then. So, I got my little order screen. I just posted it on Twitter. So if you guys want to check out what I just did, I don't think you could see that screen, but the screen looks pretty interesting. Yeah. So go over to. Let me just post this. Wait. That's an interesting one. Yeah, people sell for negative because they want to get money. Or sorry, the one they're selling to us, yeah, maybe because all of those buys and puts, they're going to work out to come up as a negative for us. But maybe some people are selling or closing out the buys and the puts at different points. You know what I mean? They're closing them out at different points, so the net us would net us a positive amount that we bought it for. We got paid to buy it. Because if you break them down individually, you see what I'm saying? Yep. Because look, where's my thing? Oof, down almost 5. Taking a turn for the worse again. All right. Well, there's not much we can do about that today, but anyways, the working. Where is it? Positions? Where is it? Yeah, I don't know, to be honest with you. Maybe it's messed up. Maybe I've never done that before because that's not possible to do. But we're trying it out. We'll see. Interesting. Orders working. Working is not there. Filled. Let's go to all. Yeah, here it is. Partial filled. Ending. Failed. Oh, it's failed. Okay. Okay. It's failed. Yep, it's filled. Interesting though. I wonder if we could do it for 0. Let's just try it. Playing around. I mean, it seems like it could be possible because all of those have different prices, like different market prices that they're going for. But yeah, whatever. Let's see. Okay, so I just did it for 0. And it's working. So it's a free if it fills. That's interesting. Well, anyways, we're gonna see. I'd pay $1. I mean, I'd pay like 1 penny. Yeah. Yeah, it's order failing. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, I mean, there's the Dow is actually not doing bad. Worst thing here are the arcs. Yeah. Well, energy's doing good. Very, very good. Tech is really getting killed. The semis are getting killed. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I wonder. Yeah. Just sitting and working for me too. Well, anyways, it can sit and working for all day. Let's just see what happens. Anyways, let's get back into something better, I think. What else can we do here? Let's look at the positions. Yeah, so we're down a decent amount of money. My ARC is still ARC G's down. No, what is that's funny. Apple still trying to pick those cheap apples up. The Dow Jones puts are not going to be cheaper, I assume. ARC G seems like I'm trying to get one. The GVO selling the covered calls. Thought that I would be able to do that sooner, but it probably just started tanking as soon as I put that order in. But let me look at the Dow Jones put again. But the Dow Jones is not down very much actually. So I don't want an iron condor. This and then this. Yeah. It's kind of tempting because Dow is actually really down. So then you would assume that if it did start going down, then those would go way up, but I don't know. S triple Q is way up. I mean, we could even look at this like way out here. 333 days. We could look. Even we could do lower because we can always buy them again. It's just more cheap. We go calls. We do call at way out of the money, I guess. 30 is the farthest we can do. I mean, it's not that expensive. And even on a day like today with some sort of dip here, it's up 20%. Jingdong. Okay, but not so excited about the Chinese stocks as of late. Yeah. Could be a good time. Be more interested in around here. Yeah. I did 0.1. Did it fill? Also, I could do that. Just $1. Yeah, why not? That's pretty interesting. I need to look more into that. Yeah, for sure, we need to look more into this because there's something that we're not understanding when we are buying for a negative value. No. But anyways, I mean, it's the Iron Condor. Well, you know something else though? We could just do a Condor, and then instead of buying it, we could sell it. So let's just say 38 days out. So we could do the Condor. I don't know, I guess here we could actually sell it. It's also negative. Huh. And these are all calls. So we're selling 2 calls and we're buying 2 calls. And yeah, this is lose-lose right here. So if you guys want a position where you're only going to lose, then this is the one to get. I don't understand that, but let's change that. Because this one is for the width of what? This was the original was like 36. Do this one. Let's sell it. So this one is going for, they're asking, I mean, 10 cents we could get it because that's what it says. The last one it said was 10 cents. So let's just see how that looks. Okay. So the most we can make is $10 because we're selling it, but then we're gonna lose. If it goes in the middle, we're gonna lose 40 if it stays in the middle. So really kind of limits the upside here. I mean, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna go like, get a bunch of them. We would get the $100 by doing this. Not a really interesting play. It's not interesting. Go back to our... How about a butterfly? Yeah. How much does it cost? $42? Yeah. So basically we buy it, we're already losing, and then we need to try to get out of it. The most we can make is only 8, and that's if it goes either way. So not very interesting. The Iron Condor. I mean, we could try butterfly. Then we could sell butterfly. But still, that's about the same as what it was before. There's not a very big difference. But that's interesting to see that there's a bunch of negative values right now for Mara. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Apple going down, we would just buy more. The net, we do have the net position, that's true. We're not down that much. Reggie seems better. Seems like it's improved. Okay. The space, we're still up a lot, but we're gonna wait on that. The Apple is the only thing. Yeah, we're trying to get that for 20, and it's almost at 20, so we'll see if we can get it for cheap. That should lower our cost basis to $4. Get it for 20, that's 2. So lower to 26, I think. Yep. Should lower our cost basis to 26, so at least that's a little bit better here. But yeah, the net, it's not so bad. How many of those do we have? We have only one. So we definitely could get another one. What's the break? So we gotta go 20%. $96, and how long is this? 88 days? Well, it's gonna have to start moving. Hopefully next week will be better. Or sorry, later this week will be better. 2.29, 2.29, yeah. The net, yeah, we could get one more of those. It's not that expensive, $700. We could go ahead and do that. I mean, net overall should be good. Yeah, we're down 4.6%, so it's not a really good day. I'm not so interested in getting into some of those. I'm more interested in the ARC or SOXL or something like that, but I've got so much SOXL, so I don't really want to get any more right now. So we're still gonna wait it up. But some of the longer term ones we're picking up, like the ARC W, ARC F. Let's see if I can just check some news. S&P 500 falls for a fifth straight day amid rate fears. Apple and Tesla shares drop. Yes, we know. Jim Cramer. Jim Cramer is kind of funny. Well, anyways. Oh, I just see the news that Tesla removes Model Y SR Plus. Uh-huh. See. Okay, let's see if we can read that. Tesla skidded nearly 5% money as it breaks down through a key level. All you gotta say about that? Okay, Tesla stock threatened to extend a losing streak to 3 sessions Monday, sliding more than 4% on Sunday. Tesla pulled the Model Y Standard Range Plus from its website. Shares are breaking down through their 50-day moving average line, a critical support. On January 25th, Tesla stock hit a record high of 900. Yep. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'm not all that worried about the Tesla. I'm being more worried about my Apple, to be honest with you. But we're trying to dollar cost average on that. The Tesla, it's pretty low. I mean, it's down more than 4%, but if you wanted a dollar cost average, you could, instead of taking a $740 for a net, you could just put it one into Tesla, which probably I would do. But I don't want to buy any more shares right now because I already got 100. What am I going to have, 105? There's no point. It would be better for me to get 200, then I could sell 2 covered calls, but those covered calls kind of suck though. I imagined it would be better. But anyways, it is what it is. I'll take $200 or $300 every week. Yes, I mean, what? rolling in the money with the Tesla covered calls. It costs so much to get them. I mean, $747,000, or sorry, $74,700. Yeah. Well, anyways, the OZON is down. Let's buy it. Also, Neo we can look at, but I don't want to do any more EV right now. I'm actually gonna wait on that. But the OZON, I kind of want to get cheaper than that, so we'll see. But down 3% is not bad. We could dollar cost average, but I want to wait. Overall, it could be interesting. Yep. Okay. Well, let's see. I guess I want to. One of the last things that I would like to do probably for today, since we can't do all that much. Things are improving a little bit. Dollar cost average on, well, I guess we could look at Palantir. The net, I'm not really interested. Tesla, Apple, we're trying. Palantir, I'm gonna wait. Maybe it could be a little bit cheaper, who knows, but we'll wait a little bit. Other than that, I don't know. I want to review the just one more time to see if we're missing anything. I don't want to close anything out. The Lemonade thought it was improving, but not much. The Reggie is not bad. The net is really not that bad. Palantir, we're still making money, so it's fine. The Lee, though, is a little bit concerning, but really the Lee, Tesla, those are going to be a little bit more concerning. DraftKings is doing great today. That's awesome. The LAC, I'm going to wait on that. All of the lithium is not doing very well right now. We have until May for 22.5. So let me just check that out. Yeah, that's very doable. For sure. 22.5 is needs to bounce up just a little bit. So we're going to keep it. Not worried about that. The GEVO, I've got the 400 shares. Just, I'm sitting there now. Down and not that much money anyways. But still we're down a little bit on those. And that's common stock too. That's not. Because I sold a put. So now we need to sell a call, but it's not filling. In and DM, we're down a little bit. Yeah, that's true. We could get some more of those. At least put in a order. And seems like it is in our buy zone. Oh, could buy on support at $12. Could be interesting. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily going to hit right now, but if we can get 50 more at $12, that would be great. Well, anyways, one of the last orders that probably will do. Do you use cash secured puts often? Yeah, actually I do. We have a few of those going right now. I usually do like that. Yeah, Palantir might. It is possible. Well, anyways, if we can buy those, then it's going to be awesome. But we'll see if it hits the support. Might not feel, but that's okay. And okay, so it's improving a little bit. Let's go. Come on. The Ford did surprisingly well. It has surprised me. All right, so there we go. That's all for me. Now, I wanted to just one last thing was look at this Mara thing one more time. And this thing I might as well just cancel. Although I guess I could modify it from 0 to like what? We can pay money. We don't have to just try to be degenerates and get this thing for free. I mean, we can pay. I'll pay $10. Sure, why not? Let's see if it fills. The max loss is only $10. Max profit is 90, both ways. If it's below 41 and above 42. Seems pretty great. Let's just try it. Okay, that was cool. And okay, let's see if it fills. Probably not, because it seems too good to be true. But hey, someone in the chat's trying it. CBJEWELZ, doing it for $1. Oh, I'm trying it for $10. See if we're gonna get it. We could pay $10. And actually, how much do we? How much are they even going for? Because it's not a bad idea if you think about it. Because if you look at these iron condors, you can see, for example, this one right here. I mean, they're saying, okay, so now all the negatives are gone for some reason. Maybe Weeble just messed it up. It's possible. But anyways, we pay $90 for this one. It seems like we could probably get it. The last was $67 now. This looks more realistic. So $60. We could do it. They're asking, or even 90. Let's just say that's, but see, our max loss is only $90. Then our max profit is what, 10? Oh, that's not fun. What if we increase the width? $2? Yeah. Oh, why is the strike so low? We want to do a strike of somewhere like in the middle. 37, 40, 38, 41. I think that's pretty good. So if it's below 35, we're making $81. If it's above, we're making 71. But see, the thing is, I don't know how much these are going for though, because I changed the width. Because here I cannot check. So that's the thing. Oh, this is 4 days out. Oh. Yeah, I see. These are probably still like all weird and negative. Alright, well, we don't have to do. We could do like 18 days. Let's check. But yeah, for 4 days out, that's actually not so bad. The most we could lose is 219. I don't know. We could change that around the order and play with it and stuff. But anyways, I don't like that. I would like to keep the width at 1, just so we know what they're going for. We could try maybe this one. Yep. So buy that. Saying buy it for 105. Okay. So we pay $100. We're guaranteed to lose money on this one. Let's see. Well, anyways, just playing around with it. Yeah, because this the sell is at 40, and then is at 40 and 43. I've put a buy order for ARC F at 19. Yeah. Let's see. For sure. There's nothing wrong with it. For sure. Yeah, it was a different date. But anyways, we can try it. I mean, even if we're paying money, like it's, it's okay. But because I think that there is a good chance that it's gonna dip below 40 or go 3. But I mean, just really the question is, how much money are we gonna have to pay for it? Because making $5 and possibly losing the entire 95, but that's just incredibly uninteresting. But if we do something like this, change it up to like 19 and 43. So this is more risky. So it's gonna pay more money though, because I mean, if it goes above 43, so that's, but then it would have to go below 19. So that's the thing. Well, not really. I mean, the break even is 16. Oh, sorry, 22. But anyways, those aren't very interesting because, I mean, for sure, if you really think that it's either going to the moon or it's going to crash, then yeah, it makes sense. But with the amount of money that it costs, seems like it would cost to fill the order. Actually, doesn't really seem like it's. Just go and, you know, there's other things we could do. For example, let's just look, we could just go out to 4 days. We could buy a call. We could buy a call for, because we were saying like 43, right? Just buy the call for 43 if you want, and then like go ahead and execute that, and then just go ahead and go in and buy the put for 39. So you're basically saying the same thing, and then whichever direction it's heading in, close the other one for a loss, and then let the one that's open in that direction continue. So if you're buying the call for 43 and selling a put for 39 at the same time, and then if it's going past 43, we'll close out the put and you lose money, and then just write it up as far as it goes, take your profit. So I mean, just kind of do that manually. I've done things with that. Do a put and a call simultaneously. I've done it with like Bitcoin more than one time, but this is now that I think about it, I guess this is kind of Bitcoin. Funny. Just go full circle on that. Okay. Yeah, LAC could be a time to average down. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be around this for the rest of the time. Wouldn't be surprised. Well, and anyways, let's see if this Mara Iron Condor fills. I'm really interested to see that. But thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. These days are hard. Just keep strong, and dollar cost averaging is our friend during these times, for sure. But I'll see you guys on Twitter after the markets close, and I will have the next daily report and do the video for commentating on the daily report. I really appreciate you guys. Please follow on the Twitter so you will know what we're doing, and I'll post the orders that filled and what didn't get filled. I will be posting that as well on Twitter, so make sure you're followed there. Oh, cool! I just got the message about the donation, but I didn't see the thanks for that, by the way. But I didn't see the graphic though. Well, we'll have to check that out later. But I do appreciate that. And yeah, and in the description, the tip jar is down there. If you guys appreciate what we're doing, then go ahead and send $1. And it makes me feel better. It makes me feel like you guys want me to keep doing this, so that's good. And while you're at it, please go ahead and hit the like button. And that also makes me feel good for doing this, especially on days that the market is down 4.5%, 5%. So hopefully it doesn't get much worse, but I don't expect it to. I mean, the NASDAQ is down almost 2%. It's quite a lot. That's no joke. So the TQQQ is probably down like 6 right now. So yeah, that is no joke. Appreciate it, Claudio. Yeah, it's almost down 6%. But hey, could be good to buy it, because this support is clearly not holding that anymore. So we would look at a new support. Something like this. So, well, it almost. That's interesting. Yeah, it looks like that's the support that's gonna go on from now on, but we'll see what happens though going forward. Anyways, appreciate it, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. And remember, I'll have the video and the report posted. Please go ahead and follow on social media if you're not already.